So, good morning everyone. Good morning Ma'am Angge. My name is Ana Marie M. De Los Santos. I am from Bitilet HE2A. Now I will going to report the occupational health and safety practices in the workplace. So, introduction. Occupational health and safety, or OHS, refers to the policies, procedures, and activities that protect workers' health, safety, and welfare in the workplace. It is essential for preventing accidents, injuries, and health problems while promoting a safe and productive working environment. So number one, we have risk assessment and hazard identification. So one of the first steps in ensuring workplace safety is identifying potential hazards. This could include slippery, exposed wire, unsafe machinery, or even poor lighting. So once hazards are identified, employer must be assessed the risk and take preventive measures. This proactive approach helps avoid accidents before they happen. So risk assessment and hazard means you need to check the workplace before proceed to the work, and also check things that could be dangerous, like wet floors, broken wires, or poor lighting. Once we find the risk, we need to try to fix it. If we cannot fix it, so we need to call like professional one to do that one, or to fix it. And also we need to control it immediately before someone getting hurt. So number two, we have use of professional protective equipment, or for short, PPE. So PPE includes item gloves, helmets, face masks, and safety boots. These are especially important in high-risk industries such as construction, manufacturing, or food handling. Wearing PPE can prevent serious injury and even save lives. So PPE, we all know what is PPE is. So PPE are safety items like using gloves, helmet, mask, or boots. This help protect workers for risk, like in construction site or food work. Wearing the right PPE prevent or stop injury. Is safety training and education. So, employers should receive regular training on how to perform their job safely. This includes how to operate machinery, respond to emergency, and handle hazardous materials. New employees should go through safety orientation before starting work. So, means workers need to learn how to do their job safely. They need to train using machinery, handling emergency, and dealing with harmful materials. So workers should learn safety rules before they start working. They need to go in an orientation first before proceed to the working area, or before they proceed to be employees of like for example of a construction worker or construction site. Number four, a clean, organized workspaces. So, maintaining cleanliness in a workplace reduces the chances of slips, trips, and falls. Tools and equipment should be stored properly, and pathways should be kept clear or obstacles. A tidy workplace is not a safer but also more efficient. So means a clean workplace help prevents accident, like for example, sleeping or tripping. Tools should be put away properly, and also the equipment. We need to put it in a proper place. And a workplace o saan yung dinadaanan ng mga workers should be clean. And also a neat place is safer and easier to work in. So lastly, we have number 5. So number 5 is emergency preparedness. Every workplace should have emergency procedures in place, including fire exit, evacuation plans, and access to first aid kit. Regular emergency drills help ensure that everyone knows what to do in case of fire, earthquakes, and other emergencies. So means workplace should be ready for emergency, like fire or earthquakes. There should be clear plans, exit, and first aid kit. Practice drill help everyone know that to do when something happen bad in the workplace. So that's all for my report.